So if you take anything from this, number one, we're all experiencing this in different ways that are important to us. It's not just about women. That's why I include inclusion, because I think we all experience discrimination in different ways, and people we love experience it in different ways. And so for me, this is a broader conversation, and definitely women have unique experiences, but you'll see that I'll talk about more than that. The other thing is that we're experiencing it across Canada and overseas. And we'll talk about some of the state of the world statistics that I think will really nail down the fact that we have work to do here and overseas as well. So I really want us to own the fact that we are change makers and that we are creating the organization that you want OPG to be in the future and now. That's not somebody else's business, that's ours. And so the piece around my sphere of influence, my ability to be a change maker, my ownership over what I tolerate or don't tolerate or support or promote in an organization is really key. And more than any policy, more than any program, the number one thing that transforms an organization is when everybody internalizes that this is my business and my responsibility. Every once in a while, we would have these moments where I would just kind of question, should I be in this field? Should I be doing this work? It seems like I'm pushing a boulder up and it keeps rolling down, and I'm pushing a boulder up, and then I move to another organization, I do the same thing again. And at the same time, I noticed that the conversations around gender equality, around diversity, around truth and reconciliation were very tokenistic. And they were very divisive, because gender equality to some people means empowerment of women, and to other people means demasculization of men, right? So people have made their own interpretations. They've taken the words of gender equality, they've taken the words of women's empowerment, they've taken the words of feminism, they've taken the words of DEI, and they've turned it into something it isn't. And part of the resistance is that we cannot then have a dialogue about it, because you've decided, I don't want to be part of a feminist conversation. A big part of conscious equality for me is that it's not about the organization. When we hear DEI, we think we're talking about an organization or a strategy. Conscious equality is about heart, mind, and soul alignment. It's literally a spiritual, personal journey as much as it is the expression of it in the world through your interactions with your team, your family, your boss, the work that you do. Because we don't think about this. We always think our intention is what matters. If you end up in a sensitivity training with me, I will teach you that impact is what matters, not intention, right? And so when we measure impact, we need to be thinking about it in terms of positive and negative. It's not that it'll never happen. It does happen. It's about owning it. And so there are organizations that do annual failure reports. I'm sure you do too, for technical stuff. But they're looking at where did we have a good intention and where did we overlook something that we should learn from. That's why we talk about it, is to learn so that we make better decisions.